Hello everybody and welcome to my special little video that's going to cover essentially what I've been doing, where I'm at, and what's all going about on my channel. For any of those that are actually interested, for anyone that doesn't really care, and for anybody that is just absolutely bored of their heads, that they'll take the time to listen to me, your host with the most, Aaron. Alright. So, here's the deal. Lately, I have been almost impossibly slacking on everything, ranging from just simple video gaming videos, to podcasts, to editing, to existing, to eating. You name it, I've been slacking. So, with that being said, this little short video is going to try to catch everybody up, and we're going to see where, when, how, and what's going to go on. Or essentially, it's just going to be like, this is what I hope to achieve and what I aim to achieve in a certain amount of time or in the next 20,000 years, possibly. It's actually more or less like what I'm aiming for. So, with that being said, I am back in the board. I've been doing a little videos here and there, not back to the daily grindstone, honestly, but I've been working in a lot of other areas as well. So recently I got a job. I'm working full-time doing that to support my habits, which is breathing, eating, and sleeping, because I gotta pay rent, I gotta pay insurance, gotta pay all this other stuff. So, with that being said, I had to go the basic route. And also, I got accepted into a nice university. Woo! I'm gonna go for my master's. Woo! That means more debt. That sucks. Because, you know, if you live in America, you assume quantitative, or not quantitative, obviously. It's huge quantities, is the word I wanted, of debt. Anytime you're like, hey, I want to make my life better, I want to succeed, I want to do something, you know, much better in my life than just working fast food or a simple minimum wage or a little better than minimum wage job. That being said, I'm going to strive to be all that I can be and assume even more debt than normal. With that being, with all that, I'm finding that not only working full time right now before I actually start school is draining me a little bit. But I am still devoted to this channel and my website as much as possible, actually. Actually, the website has been getting a large amount of attention. So, please, if you get the time, go check it out, www.cohortco.com. So far, I've actually got my China section up and running, which is not at its 100%, but it's 25%, and it's there. So there's a lot to check out, a lot of pictures to check out, and totally need some feedback. So let me know. And it has what I put up in there was my Chinese journal, which is pretty much a little insight of my trip. Now, these are just simply really nicely edited notes from my travel there, which I'm going to add more to it as I find more notes, which is also me translating from handwriting that I wrote as I was over there, over. So with that being said, it'll take some time to do that, as well as the Japanese section. I actually have my Japanese notes that I'm working on as we speak. I'm doing a little bit of both, and I also have a helper helping me with doing that. So, with that being said, things should be more progressively going on more smoothly. So, here by next week, I should actually have my Japanese journal up and running, which will have pictures and be bigger than what my current Japanese page is, which only focuses on the places that I traveled and the historical value, which I'm going to do for China as well. But for the current juncture, I focus on the Chinese journal because there is so much historical value in China. Obviously, if you studied history in any fathom of the term, there is a lot in China. That being said, Japan is equally the same way. So it's obviously a monumentalist task to try to cover everything that I did over there and historically cover everything that I was researching and doing over there. So that doesn't even include the other trips that I had taken and the other journals that I'm going to be working on. But we can't look at that because right now it would be like mind-boggling, just overwhelmed. That being said, go check them out. Go check both of those sites out. Tell me what you think. Leave me some feedback. Or, you know, preferably, yeah, leave me some feedback. Just tell a friend, make a friend, just to tell them, or share it online, anywhere in the world. Also, I'm getting some other little nitpicking stuff together, a few artists I'm trying to get a hold of, as I've been for like a month of Sundays now in my podcast I've been preaching. Right now I'm trying to get, obviously, some artists to help me with some artwork that I want to be presented from my brain into reality. That being said, you know anybody, send them my way. So let me think. Currently, I am working in conjunction with my Polish buddy. He has been gracious enough to give me some games and some material to edit on. Since necessarily I can't always play games constantly. I come home from like a 10-hour shift and I'm just zoned, brain dead. I can't function necessarily. I try to function, and when I try to function, obviously the previous videos that you're going to be catching here in a bit is the results of that. So it's kind of wishy-washy, kind of good, kind of bad, depending on how you view it. It could also be a whole lot better. So based off of that, I'm going to try to put 100% of work into my next few projects, or more focus. So, my next few videos after these that are going to be released, which will be focused on Europa again, because I love Europa. I haven't had a good moment where I could just sit down, focus on developing a nation and doing strategy, because I really miss strategy. So, with that being said, I started a new game, a little bit earlier, and I'm going to be focusing a lot more energy on strategy games. I also need to get back into Morrowind because I kind of miss that, and other games. Fallout 4, obviously, I'm always working on that one. I record that one anytime and every time I get a chance to play it. Which recently, it's just it's one of those kind of games where everybody has this sort of thing if you play video games. There's a game that you can play and you love it. There's no question about it. But after, 100 hours or more, you start to just get fatigue of it. You just don't have the same interest as you did. You play it for a little bit and you just, it just doesn't grab you the same way as it used to. That's where I'm at with Fallout 4. So there's quite a few video footage that I have that I'm going to use, and that I've recorded prior, but I just got to edit them, get them into the groove of things, and trying to get into some order, because I'm kind of, I'm in Far Harbor, and then I'm in Nuka World, then I'm in Far Harbor, then I'm in the Commonwealth, then I'm in Nuka World again. So I'm going to try to get some videos that are set in particular sequences and in areas. That being said, I'm going to have some Fallout 4. Don't you worry. I love Fallout 4. Also, like I said, I'm working on some strategy games again because I really want to get back into that Vista of games. I'm going to be doing Oda Nobunaga's again. Maybe not the same game because I've kind of forgot where I was at and doing on that one. I might just start all over again, just as I have with Europa. And I'm going to try to stay consistent with those guys. I'm going to try to get to a certain level and either I'll win or lose. Or I'll set a certain date to where I have to achieve a certain goal. And then after that, boom. And then that segment's over. Because I've done a lot of games where I just start, and then I just lose out. And that's not a good pattern to have. So I'm going to do Europa, Oda Nobunaga's Ambition, which is actually supposed to have a new DLC content be released on the 25th of this month exactly. So I'm going to try to get full throttle into that because why not? I love strategy. Also, anything else on my mind? No, not really. I'm going to try to be, like I said, active. Maybe not day-to-day regiment, but I'm going to be more active. I'm going to show some more stuff, and I'm going to have some interesting, unique, maybe gifts, maybe, doubt it, probably not. I'm going to have some cool stuff coming along the way, down the pipeline. But I also have some secret projects that I'm working on, which you better bet your bottoms you're going to be hearing about. Maybe not now, maybe not in the next 7 months, but you'll hear them shortly and soon enough. Here's a little hint of it. But after Elon Musk made his announcement about, possible transportation, which is not really possible, but he's predicting that in the next 10 years it'll be possible, transportation between Earth and Mars, I kind of got a little excited, and I kind of got an idea of what I want to try to aspire to, as well as my current regimen of career life basis. Anyway, that being said, this was a short, well, it's not so short now, but it was intended to be a short video about some updates on the channel, updates about me, what was going on, since I haven't done a proper podcast in a month of Sundays. This is just a channel update of all the videos, all the things I'm trying to do, and what I'm going to try to be bringing to you. So, with that being said, by all means, leave me some comments down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what's going on in your brains. Tell me what you're interested in. I'll try to focus on some of that. Tell me what I could do better on some of the videos I've done previously. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me anything. Request games, make suggestions, anything at all. Let's work together. Let me try to be your muse. Also, anything you can think of. If you want to just comment random, whatever randoms, as long as it ain't vulgarity or something rude or not really, you know, just crude, by all means, spit it out. Let's talk. Till I meet you guys again, which will be on the opposite side of a video, you guys keep it classy, try not to be trashy, and I will see you guys in the future soon. See ya!